make sure you subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I post a video. And share.
That was kind of funny. Homemade croutons.
Yeah.
Homemade Caesar dressing.
And croutons.
The keys is eating homemade Caesar dressing, right?
And the croutons.
All right. So some ingredients we have over here in this bowl. I have some old bread that we had left over.
Oh.
I have my ingredients that you should have if you go to the list for the Caesar dressing. And then I have my chicken that I marinated in pineapple juice. That's all I did. I said in the ingredients to 1.5 pounds. This was actually a little closer to 2 pounds, which will be fine. We can always use another time. And then I have some fresh lettuce from the garden. I think we'll venture out to the garden here in a little bit, just so we can show them the value of that lettuce. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get some croutons started. So croutons, if you get them at the grocery store, most of what I see, all of what I see has dairy in it. So, and plus I just like the fresh croutons anyway. So I'm going to do just a really quick and easy. You can see I have some old loaves of bread. This is just wheat bread. You can use a French loaf or anything that's sitting around. If it's a little bit stale, that's even better. We always get these loaves of bread. I always get like 2 every week when I go shopping. So inevitably we have some that get all mashed and no one wants to eat them. So I'm just going to get these and rip them up. They're going to be all ugly but pretty at the same time and tasty. What? Don't give me that look.
Ugly and pretty at the same time.
Ugly and pretty at the same time, kind of like me.
You're not ugly, Daddy.
Ugly and pretty.
Beautiful.
Huh?
Beautiful.
All right, so I have those. I have the oven preheated to 375 degrees, and I have olive oil as one of my ingredients. I have a cup here. Most of this is going to go in the dressing, but I'm going to use, well, I'll see how much I need to use.
He's seeing, guys.
Yeah, I don't want to overdo it. So that was just a little less than 1/4 of a cup, and that was more than enough to cover my 6 slices of bread I had in here. That'll be extra olive oily actually, but it'll be tasty. And then I'm going to make this ultra simple. Let me wash my hands for a second.
Skirt, skirt.
Skirt, skirt. Then I'm going to put some salt. Just about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And the same amount of cracked pepper. Swish it around. Get all the nice little salt and pepper evenly on my croutons. Put it on my little sheet pan that I've been guarding from the trash can for so long. Right, Cameron?
Yeah, because Mom wants to throw it.
Yep. I think I've already said that before. And click the bottom. Oh, don't touch that because I just licked my hand. Now I'm going to put that in the oven for about 15 minutes. I'll check on it. Of course, we can take it out early, so that's why I got that out of the way. Did that right now. I also, right now, I have the grill going because my chickens can go on the grill. If you don't have a grill or if you don't have time to do it on the grill, you can always broil it, or you can also put it on a skillet on some olive oil. But I love having my chicken, my grilled chicken that I marinated in that pineapple juice. I marinated that overnight. So it's been marinating quite a while now. It's 6 o'clock our time. So I'm going to get this water boiling for my egg that I'm going to coddle for my Caesar dressing. So this is a precious recipe for Caesar dressing, Cameron. And you think you can get dairy-free Caesar dressing?
No.
At a store, I don't think you can. And not only is this dairy-free, but this is authentic. This was shared with me from your grandfather that passed away, and so he left me this recipe. He would make this for me. He knew how much I loved it, so he made it for me every Thanksgiving and every Christmas, right?
Yes.
And very you have to follow these steps exactly. So my first steps I had here, I have a wood bowl. That's the first step. You need to have a wood bowl. Second step, 3 cloves of garlic in the wood bowl. And you can see I have my fork and I'm mashing it down. And you can see the oils from the garlic going into your bowl. Whenever we go to a restaurant, when your mom and I were dating and when I would have friends going out with them, if he asked for a salad, he would say, "How do you make your Caesar dressing?" And they would start talking and say, he would say, "What's the first step?" And if he didn't like the steps they followed for how they made the dressing, he got a different dressing. And this stemmed back, he got this from Mexico, I believe. And he said it was the best Caesar dressing he's ever had. So no other Caesar dressing could ever compare. What do you think of that?
Special.
It is special. And we're sharing it with our audience, with our friends. What do you think of that?
I think of it.
Okay. That's what we're
You
thinking.
just said think about it. Think of it, and I said I think of it.
Okay.
So
That's weird.
Don't comment what I say. I say what I say. I say what I say.
Okay. So I mashed that in my wooden bowl. Now I'm going to get rid of my excess garlic here. So you're just going to see that it's a real thin film of oil, and it's also in that wooden bowl there. My next step that I have is I have my anchovies that I drained. I'm going to put all of them in, except for one. I think I'm going to use that one for decoration. What do you think? I can get away with that.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to mash away at these anchovies. Tore it up with my hands just to get it in little pieces, get it mashed up, get it to where it's kind of a paste. I got in a real hurry because I see my water's about to boil. Like I said, I have to do this in order. I want to keep things moving at a good pace, right? So my next step, I have the juice from 1 lemon. You can see my anchovies here, kind of chopped up. Now I'm going to get that 1 lemon. I'm going to mash it around into the anchovies. I can see why he made this just something he made on special occasions. I can see how this would have made it tired to make.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's so good. And if you love Caesar dressing and you've missed maybe buying it from the store because it has dairy in it, then you will love this. And I'll just tell you, if you can, either way, dairy free or not, this is an excellent Caesar dressing. Authentic, tasty, yummy. Are you bored with what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're just blah 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 blah.
Thanks. Appreciate that. Appreciate it, ma'am.
Ding dong. Splash splash.
You can fast forward this too, Cameron.
Yeah. I'm gonna set up our TikTok account today. Okay.
Okay. All right, ready to go. All right, so now we're gonna coddle an egg. So to do that, I have my water boiling. I'm gonna put it in here. Cameron, you set the timer for 60 seconds.
60 seconds on the roll.
Hurry up, dude. That's 1 second.
That was 1 second.
Boo! That's 1 minute and 90 seconds. What is your problem?
We'll just keep it when it gets
Good grief. You can't hire good help. There. And not to mention the microwave's running. It's not the timer, which isn't good on it.
I got you.
Okay. There you go. There we go. So we're gonna
Oh, I
grill.
set it for 44 minutes.
What? What is your problem, Cameron? 40. I need it for 60 seconds.
Okay, so that
Hey, just forget
when
about
it gets to
when it gets to 15
no,
seconds.
when it gets to 20.
15.
When it
Cameron's
gets to 20.
45.
Ah!
You know math.
You're killing me, Smalls. No, I said no.
You said for 45 minutes,
No, but I was too late. I got 20.
so it needs to be at 15. Trust me.
Oh my gosh, guys. This is what it's like to have another person in the kitchen.
Well,
Don't
it's
do it.
basic math.
Don't do it. Don't do this
That's
at home.
basic math.
No, it's not.
All right. And they say,
Your basic math. Oh!
say it's a love-hate relationship right now. All right. So I called my egg. Put it in that boiling water for 1 minute. Walk with my spoon. Try not to put some cold water on it so I can handle it. All right. I'm going to crack it over my bowl. Beautifully coddled.
Oh, yes.
You like that?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
See? Coddled. And mix that around. This is looking excellent, Cameron.
Yes, you're right.
Despite our little errors we were doing there.
Your ears.
That was quite the
Not
calamity.
my ears, your ears.
Okay.
Guys, comment down below who's a better chef, my dad or me. Comment if you think my dad is, and like if you think I am.
Cameron, that's enough. I don't want your feelings here.
Dad,
All right, so we're down the home stretch. I'm going to put in 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Yeah, it's not an easy one. You don't want too much of that. And I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. This is looking quite scrumptious. And I'm not going to use all this olive oil. I'm going to go, so is it 3/4 cup? I'm going to go not more than between 1/2 cup and 2/3 cup. So that was about 1/2 cup. I'll have some left over. And then I can always put a little bit more if I feel like I need more. But that's definitely enough to feed us all. All right, so that is my Caesar dressing.
yeah.
So our next step, what we're going to do is we're going to check the grill, and if it isn't ready, then we're going to take just a brief break to show you the lettuce in the garden and how the garden's coming along.
Yep. And make sure you go check out our website where you can find all the grocery lists for all of our videos.
All right, so we're going to check on the lettuce here in a second. I checked the grill, it's ready to go. I'm going to put some cracked pepper, nothing else, on my chicken. I'm going to spray it down with some oil before I go on the grill so it doesn't stick. Flip it over. Wash my hands. Apply some more spray on my chicken. My croutons should be ready, so everything is pulling together nicely. There we go, nice and brown. The ones that are a little bit squishier, you can just snack on. I do want to give a close-up of our Caesar dressing. Cameron, you want to come in close? You see it? All right, very nice. If you stir it up, you'll really get the beautiful color there and the anchovy. And trust me, if you don't like anchovies, you're still gonna like this dressing. It's very good. So we're gonna go put this chicken on the grill, and we're gonna have Cameron show the garden real quick.
This is our 4x4 box of lettuce, and it lasts us to where we can eat 2 times a week for 2 months. So yeah. And then if we go over here to the herb garden, we're just gonna walk over here. This is our herb garden where we get all of our fresh herbs for our channel.
Yep, and those are perennial herbs, Cameron. Can you remember what perennial is?
No, I cannot. Why don't you tell me?
Right, that means it will grow back every year.
Yes. So
I just cut off your head.
And it's very fresh.
Yeah, so far over there, that's the thyme over there. And then you have some oregano and chives, right?
Yes.
There you go. And there, can you show them what that is over there?
This?
In the straw.
Oh, these are, I honestly have no clue.
Those are the potatoes.
These are our potatoes, guys.
Those are the coolest thing. So that's just cutting potatoes to where you have a couple eyes on each cut, and you set them on top, and then you put the straw on top of the potatoes, and I can continuously get new potatoes throughout the summer. It is totally awesome.
Okay, guys, so we took the chicken out of the grill. Looks beautiful. So, Dad, go on. We're going to put the sauce on.
I was going to just let you take it away.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put the sauce on. And I'm just going to,
Where are you?
I
Okay.
drowned the
What are you doing?
fork.
Okay, sorry. You're just not quite ready, Cameron. You dropped the fork in the dressing that I need to stir around. All right. You can start getting croutons ready, so I'll let you do that. You have that role. Okay. I'm gonna get that mixed around, and I'm gonna use my little tablespoon to drizzle the dressing. I would say, right, you don't want to use too much dressing. You don't want to get the lettuce all soggy. So it's going to come out about 3 tablespoons. Put that on that chicken dish. Croutons to taste. They've been nice and pretty. Oh, so pretty. Okay. Everyone's starving, Cameron.
Oh!
All right, she did good. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have downed you.
Yeah, just
Okay, they can see.
Dalmatian.
Yes. Dairy-free.
Chicken Caesar salad with homemade Caesar sauce.
Yes, dairy-free Caesar dressing. It's yummy.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and check out our website. Thank you for watching.
Plant a garden.
Yes.